Welcome to Hot Drama TV. Everyone thought she was just a jealous little sister. But what if Song Yiting was hiding the most shocking secret of the entire drama? Stay with me, because once you hear this theory, you'll never look at Book of Dreams the same way again. What if the character you thought was just a sidekick was hiding the biggest secret of all? In Book of Dreams, everyone knows Song Yimeng is the heroine who fights against fate. But what if her younger sister, Song Yiting, wasn't who we thought she was? Today we dive into a theory that will change the way you see the entire drama forever. The secret nobody saw. Was Song Yiting also a time traveler? Imagine this. You're rewatching a drama you thought you already knew by heart. The story beats are familiar, the characters predictable, until suddenly one tiny detail makes you pause. A line of dialogue, a strange choice, and you realize maybe you've been blind all along. That's what happens with the Chinese fantasy drama Book of Dreams. At first glance, the show is about Song Yimeng, a woman who wakes up inside a novel, destined to be the tragic heroine. Alongside her is the cunning screenwriter, Yu Wang, who somehow tumbles into his own script. Their presence makes sense. We know the time travel into books trope. But hidden beneath the surface, another figure begins to shimmer with mystery. Song Yiting, Yimeng's younger sister. And here's where the story twists. The sister who refused to obey. In the original book within the drama, Song Yiting was meant to be a stock character. The envious younger sister, hungry for power and status. She was supposed to throw herself at her sister's fiancé, Prince Nanhung, even declaring shamelessly, "First he was your husband, but one day he'll be mine." It's the kind of role audiences love to hate, scheming, poisonous, doomed. But then, in the adaptation we see, Yiting suddenly snaps out of this mold. At Yimeng's wedding she blurts out something jarring. "Not everyone is so greedy for vanity, you know?" And just like that, the label of vain seems to slide away from her, and onto her sister. Why would she, of all people, undermine her own established role in the story? Unless, of course, she wasn't truly playing that role at all. A voice too modern for its time. One of the strangest moments comes when her mother pretends to be sick in order to push Yiting into marriage. Instead of the expected tears or obedience, Yiting sneers, "I can enjoy the pleasures of life by myself. I don't need a man." Think about it. A young woman in ancient China, casually dismissing the entire institution of marriage? That's not just unusual, it's anachronistic. It feels like the voice of someone who grew up in the modern world. Someone who knows the language of independence, autonomy, and personal choice. Even more telling, Yiting doesn't wait passively for romance. She boldly pursues Li Shirlu, chasing love on her own terms. It's not the behavior of a cloistered girl from the past. It's the confidence of someone who remembers what freedom tastes like. The shadow of a secret. And then there's her fear, raw, visceral, about her sister's fate. Time after time, Yiting hovers at Yimeng's side, as if she already knows how fragile life is inside this scripted world. She stays awake until her sister safely returns to the palace. She begs her not to sacrifice herself to alter destiny. It's as though Yiting knows that this is no ordinary life, but a story with rules, traps, and death flags. How would she know this unless she too was aware of the script? Unless she too had memories from another world? Coincidence or another traveler? Of course, skeptics will say, maybe this is just character growth. Maybe the writers wanted to give Yiting redemption, transforming her from a shallow villain into a modern feminist voice. But here's the thing. In Book of Dreams, the barrier between fiction and reality is already broken. The screenwriter himself crosses into his own tale. If the author can step inside, why not another reader? Why not Yiting? Maybe she was never meant to be just a side character. Maybe she is, in truth, another outsider trapped in the book, fighting not only for her sister's survival, but for her own identity. Why it matters. This theory doesn't just add spice to the story, changes how we view it entirely. Yimeng is no longer the lone rebel against fate. The web of resistance widens. Her sister might be a secret ally, another consciousness refusing to bow to the tyranny of the written plot. And perhaps that's the most powerful message hidden in this drama. That even in worlds designed to control us, even when we are written into roles we did not choose, there is always the possibility of awakening. So the next time you watch Book of Dreams, pay close attention to Song Yiting. She might not be who you thought she was. She might be just like you, an audience member who stumbled too far into the story, desperately rewriting her fate before it's too late. So, was Song Yiting really another time traveler? Or just a rebellious soul ahead of her time? The clues are there, but the answer is up to you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I'd love to hear your theories. And if you enjoyed unraveling this hidden mystery, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me next time, when we uncover more secrets hidden between the lines of your favorite stories.